Wednesdays with Whitmore Equestrian. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite products by Absorbine. It's called CoolDown. It's a nice after workout wash that you can put on your horse. It's about 95 degrees down here in Florida today with the humidity and everything. And he's dripping, soaking wet from our flat ride that we just had. Lately we've been getting a lot of rain, so I don't want to put any more water on my horse or his feet than I have to. So this is a really nice product to put on that you can just dilute and sponge on. It's got a lot of really nice herbs and stuff in there. We've got rosemary, lavender, peppermint, arnica, which is one of my absolute favorites. It's great for any inflammation or swelling or soreness. We've got witch hazel, which is supposed to help with any sort of skin irritations, bug bites, nicks, cuts, anything like that. It's also got rubbing alcohol in it, which is great for also any cuts. It's a disinfectant, and it also helps them to cool off quicker. So we've got the CoolDown here, and this calls for 1 ounce per gallon of water. So I have about a 3.5 gallon bucket here. I'm not going to use the whole thing, so I will put what I think is about 3 ounces worth in here. Alright, and then you just dilute it with water. And it's going to get a little bit bubbly and foamy, but that's alright, it's not a big deal. This product you don't have to spray off or rinse off when you're done. You can just put it on and scrape it off and you're good to go. It will foam up a little bit, but that's alright. It helps cut the grease and get the extra sweat and oil and grunge out of his coat. Alright. So we've got a little bit of a foam in there, but that's perfectly okay. Just use a nice sponge to apply it. I wouldn't necessarily apply this to their head. I wouldn't want a chance getting it in his eyes or anything. And then apply it like you would a soap or other products. Work it in nicely, get that sweat and grime out. It's also really good for the legs. You know, it's kind of like a liniment. It's got some of those same properties in it. The witch hazel, alcohol, arnica. So it's a nice brace for the legs too. Bless you. It does have a bit of a cooling effect. I can feel it on my hands. It's nice and refreshing. Helps you to cool down. Using the bucket helps to keep your horse's legs a little bit drier. They're not being saturated with 15 gallons of water. Rather just 3.5. Rub it in nice, and you can see the bubbles have pretty much dissipated and gone away. It's looking much nicer now. Alright, that's that. Then take a good old scraper and scrape off the remainder so that your horse can cool down by evaporation. Always get the legs as dry as you can. Too, down here in Florida, you tend to get a lot of leg funk and crud. Don't want to encourage that, so dry them as much as you can. This is CoolDown. Wonderful product, and I highly recommend it to anybody that wants to have their horse feel good and use a nice product. So we'll catch you later.